What's up, guys, and welcome back to my reading journey. Hope we're all doing absolutely fine. And today, as usual, we're going to continue with the fourth book of Discourses by Epictetus. And today, we're going to continue with the chapter 1 and its second part. So, let's get started. On freedom. Now, look at the lower animals and see how we apply the notion of freedom to them. Men put lions in cages and rear them as tame creatures and feed them, and sometimes even take them about with them. Yet who will call a lion like that free? The softer he lives, the worse is his slavery. What lion, if he got sense or reason, would wish to be a lion of that sort? Look at the birds yonder and see what length they go in striving to escape when they are caught and reared in cages. Why, some of them actually starve themselves rather than endure that sort of life. And even those that do not die pine away and barely keep alive and dash out if they find any chance of an opening. So strong is their desire for natural freedom, and independent and unhindered existence. What ails? What ails you in your cage? What a question! I am born to fly where I will, to live in the air, to sing where I will. You take all these away from me and say, what ails you? Therefore we will call only those creatures free that do not endure captivity, but escape by death as soon as they are caught. So too, Diogenes says somewhere, a quiet death is the one sure means of freedom. And he writes to the Persian king, you cannot enslave the city of the Athenians any more than you can enslave fishes. What? Shall I not capture them? If you capture them, he says, they will straightway leave you and be gone like fishes. When you take one of them, he dies. So if the Athenians die as soon as you take them, what is the good of your armament? These are the words of a free man who has seriously examined the question and found the truth, as is reasonable. But if you look for it elsewhere than where it is, what wonder if you never find it? The slave is anxious to be set free at once. Why? Do you think it is because he is anxious to pay the tax of his manumission? No, the reason is he imagines that up till now he is hampered and ill at ease because he has not got his freedom. If I am enfranchised, if I am enfranchised, he says, at once, all will be well. I hate nobody. I talk to all men as an equal, and one of their quality. I go where I will, I come whence I will, and where I will. Then he's emancipated, and having nothing to eat, he straightway looks for someone to flatter and to dine with. Then he either has to sell his body to lust and endure the worst, and if he gets a manger to eat at, he has plunged into slavery much severer than the first. Or if perchance he grows rich, being a low-bred fellow, he dotes on some paltry girl, and gets miserable, and bewails himself, and longs to be a slave again. What ailed me in those days? Another gave me clothes and shoes, another fed me and tended me in sickness, and the service I did him was a small matter. Now, how wretched and miserable I am, with many masters instead of one. Still, if I can get rings on my fingers, I shall live happily and prosperously enough. And so first, to get them, he puts up with what he deserves, and having got them repeats the process. Next he says, if I go on a campaign, I am quit of all my troubles. He turns soldier and endures the lot of a criminal. But all the same he begs for a second campaign and a third. Lastly, when he gets the crown to his career and is made a senator, once more he becomes a slave again as he goes to the Senate. And then he enjoys the noblest and the slickest slavery of all. Alright, guys, we've done with the second part. That's it for today. And as usual, we're going to continue tomorrow. So, thank you for joining me today in this video. I'm going to say tomorrow. Bye.